Hello, everybody. Mr. Bentley here. Having a lot to say today, even though he just woke up. God bless you. Come here, Pooh. Come here. We can sleep in a little bit. You want me to tickle your ass? Come here. Oh, go. Yes. No, I think he wants me to let him down. All right, you want me to let you down? All right, wait a minute. I'm by myself today. Wait a minute. How the hell am I going to do this? Hello, everybody. I want to get down. And the mom is playing Fall-de-Roll. All right, wait a minute. Hi, everybody. All right, I'm going to have to do this like this. Prop this up for a second. Yeah. All right, you wanna get down? I don't know if they can. Maybe they can see. You want to get down? All right, come on. Oh, God. There you go. Where are my glasses now? I just got my coffee. I'm settled in bed, and he has other plans. All right, come on. Maybe you want to go out. I can't fault you for that being a good boy. So, morning, everybody. Got my coffee, which means I'm feeling slightly better because normally I would just have tea. Come on, Pop. Come on, let's go down. Let's turn on the light. You want to go? You want to go out? We go outside and greet the world. Come on, let's go. Oi. Come on, you want to see who's here? Who's here? Nobody. Nobody's here. You want to go see who's here? Come on, we'll go see. Come on, Poppy. Want to say hello to them? Oh, boy. It's going to be one of these kind of mornings. I just got my coffee and there you go. I was settling in. Figured out we're going to get a nice little video in bed. Nope. And that's my tree. We got an artificial tree yesterday. Fought the lunatics. And, all right, there. I think he wanted to go out. All right, Pop. What are we doing on this dishes? Go ahead. Right here. Because it's colder than balls. Do your thing. I'm right here. Anyway, yeah, so we fought the lunatics in just one store, actually. And I tell you what, nuts. Let's see, everybody, I can't see that. There we go. Good morning. Let's see. I'm scrolling back down while he's peeing. Hi, Harlan. Hi, Ida. That's handsome you in the mirror. Hi, Rebecca. Thanks, Ida. Thanks, Rebecca. I know, I can hug him too. Where'd he go now? Wait a minute. Hi, Kathy. I bet he had a poop. Hi, Misty. Hi, Annie. I'll put my glasses back on so I can see him. Yeah, I think he had a poop. So that's why he, no rest for the weary. Boy, talk about, I did nothing hardly yesterday. We went out, we got this artificial tree because they were having a lot of sales. And they're smart, these stores, like between, 5 a.m. and noon, you get the best deals, blah, blah. Meanwhile, I get all this stuff, and then they're like, oh, that's not on the sale. Oh, that's a doorbuster. That's not on the sale. You're like, really? I got my ass here for nothing. But I did get good sales. But, yeah, we got this artificial tree, which I don't know if you can see there. It's the first time ever. Because I like a real tree. I like the smell of a real tree. Although, I don't like the fact that a real tree died. I mean, I don't judge anybody. I'm not one of those people. But where'd he go? Wait, let me just look very well. Then you feel bad. I'm like, that tree died because, it was cut down for that purpose. And then that's just going to end up in the mulch heap or whatever. So we got an artificial one because of that reason, and also it's neater, especially with the new ramp that Jerry, I'm just looking for him, that Jerry built. I'm going to go out. There's not much room in our living room, which is where we always put the Christmas tree. So this way we can put it there and needles won't go everywhere, and Yeah. And, you know, if we had to move it, we could just pick it up and move it. You know, all that kind of stuff. All right, put my hat on. All right. Oh, Manny, where'd he go? Oh, would you believe this shit? Look at this. He's there. I just put on my coat and hat for nothing. For nothing, oh man. I think it's going to be that kind of day. All right, Pop, look at this crap. Let me take this crap off. They watch me put my hat on and coat for nothing. Not that that would be riveting footage anyway, let me tell you. Did you have a nice jaunt, lunatic? All right. Wait, let's sit together. Let's sit together and just relax. Right, Lou? Come on, you and me. Where do you want to go? You want to go here? Come on. Come on, Pooh. Good, not the shades. God, I'll trip on all these toys, let me tell you. Come on, old Manny. There we go. There we go. What do you think about that? You want to go on this side? Let me get my coffee. Pick the side you want to go on. Which side? Except you're drooling. Fine. Yeah, your ass. Your ass. Come here. All right, how about I go here? And then... You go there? Good for you. There you go. Look at it. There he is. Good for you. All right, let's do this. Oh, my God. I'm propped up and ready. Oh, thank God for that. All right. Yes. All right, now I tickle you. That's the way it goes. You're right, Rebecca. I don't do Black Friday. Wait, let me just go back down. But I participate in Small Business Saturday. I didn't even know that was a thing, Ida. I love that. How do you participate in Small Business Saturday? Do you actually go there? Or do you, frequent businesses online, the small businesses online? I like that idea very much. He's very handsome. Thank you, Annie. He's looking regal this morning. Well, thank you, yes. When he looks out into the world and says, how the hell are you? He looks very regal. You shop in small local businesses. That's smart. Rachel, let me tell you, that's a good idea. Well, here's the thing. This morning, and I was going to sleep in a little bit with the old Manny in bed, but, I mean, we did, really. It's 8 o'clock. Normally I'd be up at 6 o'clock. The old man went to work doing overtime today, which I feel bad. I told him not to because he's getting a cold. Who's that? Oh, somebody's walking a dog. Poppy, who's that? You see the doggy? Oh, how dare they? They're on our block. Get him. Get him, old man. Say, how dare you parade in my kingdom without announcing. All right, that's it. You don't need to go anywhere. Oh, man. You don't need to go anywhere. Come back. Come back and I'll tickle your ass. And all will be right in the world. All right? Yeah. Mush, mush. All right, come back. Come back. Baby, he left. They're nice. So what do you want from the poor dog? He's getting a good walk. Yeah, sure. He didn't give a damn. Okay. There you go. Come here. Come here now. Come here. Come back. Come back. Come back. Yes. Ooh. Come on. We were nicely propped up with the phone and everything. Come here, love. Yes. All right. Come here. Come on. I know this lunatic. Watch this. I'm going to move the pillow. You want me to move the pillow? You want to go to the love seat? There. See, do I know this dog or what? Go ahead, go to the love seat. You want me to go there first? I'm sitting so nice. Oh, God in heaven. All right, wait. I'm coming back. You want to start over? Come on, we can start over. There. Up. I guess we're going to the couch. Look at this nut. All right, I'm there. I don't know if I could try. All right, wait. Sorry, everybody. I'm sure this is very nauseating to watch. With the, I'm going to try to prop up the phone. But he's laying in such a way that... Bentley. Yeah, this is riveting. Jesus Christ almighty. Here, I can't get it. I just can't get it. There we go. All right, I'll just do this. That's fine. You're going to get profile. Profile Bentley. I need my coffee here. This kind of day. Tell you what. Yeah, sure. What then? I'll block the sun from you so they could at least see you much. What do you think? Go ahead. What do we got? He's not even on your side of the street. Oh, no, it doesn't matter, Ida. If they're anywhere within viewing distance, he has a problem. Or even if they're on TV or on my phone, if I'm, playing a video and you hear another dog, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks, Rebecca. He is large and in charge. He is. He knows what he wants, and he's going to get it. What do you think? Did you get Thanksgiving turkey, Mr. Bentley? He did. He really did. He loved it. He went nuts. And I gave him so much, Jerry said, okay, that's his dinner. So I said, all right. And then he got leftovers yesterday. And then later, when it was like really his dinner time, because I only ate the one meal because I was sick the day before and I didn't want to eat. So we ate kind of, I don't even know what time it was, like 4-ish, something like this. And then he had some, and then around 9, he started barking. And I said, oh, he wants his dinner. And Jerry's like, he already had his dinner. I said, we'll give it to him again. So he had more, but with turkey instead of the ground beef, which knocked the wood. He didn't get sick. So maybe he's not allergic to turkey at all. Hope Jerry doesn't get a full-blown cold. I know. I told him don't go in. He's doing what's called the barriers, which are, like those blockade horses whenever there's parades or whatever. But he had to be there at like 7 in the morning. And when you have a cold and it's freezing outside, I'm like, babe, don't do it. He's like, no, it'll be all right. I wasn't going to argue with him, but, my Charlie was the same way. I'm assuming that you were talking about the dog rather than a husband because it probably was written a while ago before I kept talking. Yeah, some dogs don't like dogs. My Mabel, same way. Same way. It was embarrassing. Have you ever had more than one bully? It's a good question, Rebecca. No. Mr. Bentley is my second bulldog. And my first one, our first one, was our Mabel. And we actually got her. Well, I did want an English bulldog, but we were originally going to get a bull mastiff. But we lived in the city at the time, in Manhattan. And yes, we did. And I didn't feel like it was fair to have such a large dog in the city. So then I looked in the local paper and saw English bulldog. And spoke with my cousin Elaine, who had had dogs all of her life, but she had one English bulldog named Morris. And she loved Morris. I mean, she loved all her dogs, but Morris could do no wrong. And so as soon as I said, I was thinking about getting an English bulldog, my cousin Elaine was all for it. Right, Pop? My cousin Elaine was my grandmother's first cousin. And they were both only children, and they were very close. And my cousin Elaine lived around the corner from us all my childhood life. And actually, when we went to sell my apartment in the city, and then, the house I grew up in, which was the house my mom grew up in after my daddy died very suddenly. My mom sold her place before, let's see if I can get this, before we moved in here. And so my mom stayed with my cousin Elaine, around the block for, I don't even know how long, maybe 6-7 months, something like this, while we were preparing my wedding. It's very difficult to do this because I have this pillow prop on the steps, so you can only see him a little bit. Yeah, so my mom stayed with my cousin Elaine while we were preparing for our wedding, because my daddy died like 6 months before we got married. So we were very close. And let's see, my dad died in October of 2001, right after 9/11. And we had gotten Mabel, let me say, because her birthday was in July, August, September. We had gotten Mabel, I think, in September, because Mabel was 11 weeks old when we got her. And what's interesting was, because we had Mabel, and I was living, my dad was still alive at the time, we visited a lot. So Jerry and me and Jerry and I brought Mabel to visit my parents and cousin Elaine a lot more than I ordinarily would have come back to Long Island. And because of that, I got to see my dad a couple more times, more than I would have. Plus, we're planning to get married, so I came in a lot to do preparations. So I've got a couple pictures of my daddy toward the end of his life that I probably would not have had it not been for Mabel. And Mabel was about 7.5 when she passed away, so she did not live a very long life, but she was fabulous, and I miss her every day. Everyone assumes at first appearance that English Bulldogs are tough, but no, that's very true. My girl is the same age as Bentley. How much does he weigh? He weighs about, I think, like 61 pounds, 63. Yeah, I know, Annie. Annie, I'm telling you, come over anytime you want. Call me or send me a private message, and let's make a date to just, have you come over and hang out with Mr. Bentley. He'll never leave your side. He'll be covered in bulldog hair. Yeah. It's nicer when the weather's warmer because we could sit in the backyard. The backyard's beautiful. But what the hell? Come in and hang out with Mr. B and me. And I'm not being just flippant. I really mean it. I'm inviting you. Does have amazing powers in bringing people together. It's very true. It's very true. Oh, good. Lila is sitting at 65. Yeah, I mean, they vary. Sometimes people will write in, he's too fat, or everybody gives their opinion. If they're negative, they'd love to give an opinion. But, I mean, Mabel, and she was too fat. Her heaviest was like 81 pounds, and that was too much. They say, like, female bullies could be anywhere from, like, 45 to 55. But Mabel was huge. I mean, even when she wasn't fat, she was just a big girl. So she was pretty good at, like, 65, And Bentley's differently shaped because of his birth defect. So his legs are always skinny, and his spine is arched like this. So I like to keep him lighter because, it's less, they say it's like people. Less weight is healthier. I mean, you don't want to be anorexic, don't get me wrong, but, because it's better on their joints and all this like that. But my bully, Sawyer, was 11. Bless his heart, he had cancer. He was, at one time, 71. Bless his heart is right. Aw, Sawyer, great name. God bless. When I visit Lee, I'm covered with bulldog hair, slobber, and it is heaven. Of course, that's heaven. Absolutely. And it's funny, because, I'll have a couple friends that I love, don't get me wrong, but they'll come in and you can see they're persnickety about the hair or the drool, or they don't want him jumping. Get the hell out of here. Because you don't live here. That's right, B, right? He lives here, so he could do whatever he wants. Look, I changed my whole living room so he could be comfortable. We have ramps here and stairs, and I don't care. I couldn't care less. I wouldn't have it any other way. He is delightful, right? Can't believe His Highness will be 10. Yeah, I know. Knock the wood. Mr. Bentley will be 10 in March. Yeah. Even mine, Mom. Well, thanks, Amy. I appreciate that. I look less sick than I did yesterday. Oh, I tell you what. I don't know what the hell I ate. The only thing I could figure was the pecan pie, which is really a shame because I have a whole pie that I'm not touching now. It's his house. You just live there. Here's to that. Absolutely. Whatever he wants. And it's funny because he doesn't like change. And so yesterday I was laying here on the couch looking pathetic, and Jerry was putting together this artificial tree. Hi, Gabby! And I'm so glad you got the calendars. Let me just tell you. I checked, make sure everybody, oh, there's the coffee maker. Everybody receives the calendars that they order. And some are, in further places, distance-wise, than others. But I always said, please let me know when they come. So especially when they come really in other countries, I'm so delighted when they've arrived. I love that. Hi, Michelle. Thank you. I'm so glad you love the calendar, Gabby. It makes me so happy. I can't even tell you. It was the one thing that I insisted on doing yesterday before we went for the tree. Because Jerry's like, you want to go for the tree? And I'm like, not really. I don't feel well. I said, but I have to go out to the post office to deliver to mail the calendar orders that I had gotten when it was Thanksgiving, and I couldn't send them out that day. So I said, drive me there, and I'll go to the post office, and then we'll go get this fakakta tree. Although you're beautiful, don't get me wrong. Yeah, bullies do notice everything. Yeah, so I was saying, so he doesn't like change. So I'm laying here on the couch looking like death, feeling worse. And Jerry was putting together this tree, and Bentley was not having it. Because nobody was paying attention to him, because I was laying, and Jerry was doing the tree, but also because there's a tree now in the house. Which, it's funny, for knock the wood, 9 years, Bentley's never peed on them, even as a puppy. You bring in a tree, you think they pee on it. So I'm like, I wonder if he'll pee on this artificial tree. He didn't like it, he didn't want Jerry near it, and he kept barking at Jerry, bringing him toys. So I did a little video, and I was thinking about having that be today's video post, but I didn't edit it yet, and I got to do the voiceover over it. Sometimes when I pre-record and I don't talk as it's going, I will go back into iMovie and then pre-record his voice. I didn't get a chance because I wasn't. But hi, where does Bentley live? We live in New York, Barbara. We live in New York. I love the hits of Yiddish when talking about the Christmas tree fakakta. Well, I'm Jewish, so it would stand to reason my dialogue would be peppered with the Yiddish. I was saying yesterday, it's very funny. I'm Jewish. My mom's obviously Jewish. Well, not obviously, but she's Jewish. Bentley's Jewish because when the mom is Jewish, the son is Jewish. And Jerry's not Jewish. Clark is clearly not Jewish. But we celebrate everything. Why the hell not? Be happy in life. Even as a little girl. Actually, here's a story. It's funny and sweet and then sad, too. I was made fun of a lot. I was one of the few Jewish kids growing up, and they picked on me for being Jewish so relentlessly. I would come home from school every day and cry. It was really horrible. Terrible. And it made me ashamed and not proud of who I was. And I was very tiny. I was let myself get picked on. I never defended. I wasn't like I am now. I don't have as big as a mouth. Now I'll fight you in the street. I'll fight you if you pick on people or pick on me. Especially if you pick on my loved ones. You better watch out. I'll kick your ass. But back then I took it. And I would come home and be, very upset and cry. And my big Italian grandfather got all upset. And my mom felt very badly that I was picked on. So she got me a tiny artificial tree. And my daddy, who again, live and let live, he's like, Marie, what are you doing with Jewish? And my mom's like, Al, be quiet, it's a Hanukkah bush. Because she wanted me to feel like I was included. And she didn't want me to be sad. So I'll never forget Christmas. We still celebrated Hanukkah and we lit the menorah and all that. But Christmas Day, my mom would sit with me and I would open up Christmas presents by this tree, this little tree. So I guess, as I'm telling the story, I'm thinking about it. I guess I did have an artificial tree growing up, a little one. That's kind of sweet. It reminded me to tell you a story, but I can't tell it now because my mom will probably watch this and I don't want to ruin the surprise. Just somebody remind me, like on Hanukkah, because I'm giving her these gifts for Hanukkah that I had bought. But remind me of this story and I'll tell you. But I just wanted to share that my nephew named his newborn baby boy Bentley. It's a great name, David. Congratulations. Mazel tov. That's fabulous, Bentley. It's a great name, I have to say. I'm being more vocalized now. I was teased during my teen years. I'm very sorry, Harlan. I think all of us, for the most part, get teased at some point in our life, and it's interesting how we handle it. And I think it also makes us who we are today. Like I say, I always let myself get picked on. My mom did the same thing for me. My dad was so upset. I was the only Jewish kid in my classroom. I have to hit the C more, Rachel, because it's... Oh, you're the only... Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Isn't that beautiful? God bless the puppy. I'm sorry. I'm disturbing you. Have you sleep. Yeah. I mean, in one way, I wish I had, stood up for myself. And even if I had gotten beaten up, at least I would have tried. But I didn't. I actually had several people, dear friends, who I befriended that nobody else befriended, like the new kids in school, or if they were, an ethnicity or a minority race that most people weren't. I mean, I just made friends with everybody. So if there was a new kid in the class, I made friends with them. And some of them were really tough. And maybe because they felt like they were alone and they didn't like to see their one friend that they had made, or the friend that made friends with them first, picked on, they defended me. So they prevented people from beating me up, but they stuck up for me, and I will always be grateful for them. And some of them are still my friends to this day. Love them. Tough cookies. Love them. Or my brother's friends. They defended me too. My brother's 5 years older than me. So, of course, those friends, were intimidating to students that were 5 years younger and smaller. Amy, tell Mr. Bentley's World, since the mama isn't coming to Atlanta, I will have to mail him a toy. Aw, you're so sweet, Amy. Thank you. You're very sweet. People are so generous. They mail toys. You know what? I will never say no because I would never want to insult anybody. That's so generous, and thank you so much. Maybe mail a toy to dogs in need, or even if it's, a toy, or, a little contribution, donate to animal rescue. But like I said, I'd never say no, but, sometimes for my birthday, I'm like, I don't want gifts. Donate in my name to, this charity or that charity. But thank you. That's very kind of you. You got bullied. Yes, I got bullied like you wouldn't believe. Kids were brutal. I love school for the learning, but the social part of it was a nightmare. I always befriended the new kids, the unpopular kids. I'm still like that. I learned to stand up for myself. Rachel, that's very smart. I was the same way. I always just befriended anybody new because I always, instinctively rooted for the underdog. And new kids seemed to be the underdog to me. I mean, and to this day, I don't see color. I just saw like a new person. Like, Tabitha is new in school, and it seems kind of quiet. So I would go, hello, I'm Kim. Nice to meet you. Then we'd be friends. Like years ago, I have this one kid, again, she was picked on too. She was half white, she is half white, half black, but I never looked at her that way. She described herself that way. And she's like, yeah, that's how people see me. And I was like, I don't see you as half white or half black. I don't see you as a color. I just see you as blank, and the blank is the person's name because I don't want to out them. But it'd be like, all right, I'll use the name Tabitha because I don't know a Tabitha and never did. Like, I don't see you as half white or half black. I just see you as Tabitha, my friend. And with that, she started to cry. And I'm like, what'd I say? And she goes, you don't understand how much that means to me. Like, that's because we're all just people. I don't understand. Whether you're Jewish or African American or Chinese or Hindu or Muslim or atheist, I don't understand why people just don't love each other. What the hell's the difference? People, they hate themselves, and so they put it on other people. I don't get it. I never will. It's silly. We need to keep our monarch happy. I think he is. He's sleeping. That's me too. Always making friends with everyone. Andy, that's a good way to be, right? We all want acceptance and love, and we're all the same. I don't understand. It's like when people feel like self-lacking. Boy, this is turning into some philosophical thing. It's like when people feel self-lacking, they lash out at others. It's like, what do those people do to you? Work on yourself. Leave other people alone. It is more integrated now where you live. Oh, is it? Well, sure. Oh, sure it is. Yeah. Yeah. But where I live now isn't where I grew up. But even so, yeah. Thank God. There's no reason not to be kind. You got that right, Annie. There is no reason. Life's hard enough. We're all just trying to get by and get through and keep our head above water and hopefully make this world a better place. So you never know what people go through. They could be the happiest individual, make everybody laugh, the clown in the room, and in private they're like despondent and sad and depressed, and you'd never know. The world would be a better place if they had a heart like Mr. B. It's very true, David. He just wants to be loved and love others and snuggle and play with his toys and eat. Let's see. I don't think I got too much there. That's better. Let's see. Shit. Oh, God. Rotate your phone. Yeah, that's better than the phone clap. Sorry about that, everybody. Hopefully the phone won't fall. But I just wanted to see more of the pappy's face. That's it. Anyway. This became a philosophical video here. I didn't intend for it to be, but I should get my day going. Yesterday we were supposed to, in the upper attic, bring down all the Christmas decorations. Yes, big sigh. So my mom can decorate the interior of the house, and then Jerry and I were going to do the exterior. But I felt like oh God. I also had a lisp as a child, and that just came out. Oh God, and it's on video, yeah. I felt like ass, is what I meant to say. Thanks for opening up about your past. Hopefully, whoever watches will be inspired. Well, I appreciate you saying that, Harlan. Yeah, you never know. Hopefully, they've learned. You know, kids aren't born racist or bullies. And so they've learned it, unfortunately, along the way. And so hopefully they've unlearned that shittiness and then have learned to be kind. You never know. I hope so. But anyway, what did you say? I hope you all have a great Sabbath. Well, thanks, David. I'm not a good Jew, let me tell you. I mean, I'm not a practicing Jew. I'm a nice person, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I don't really celebrate, the Sabbath or... I don't eat pork anymore only because I like pigs and I don't want to hurt them. But it's not for religious reasons or anything like that. But thank you. I appreciate that. I hope everybody that celebrates has a lovely Sabbath too. But anyway. But yeah, so we were supposed to do all the decorating, but I didn't feel well. I felt like ass. And so we didn't bring down the decorations because my mom can't get up there, so she needs me to. So I think as a surprise to Jerry, who's working, I'll go up there. It's freezing. It's freezing up there. And I'll bring down the lights so my mom can go nuts with herself inside excuse me, I got the hiccups. Inside the house. And then, maybe by the time Jerry gets home, he'll get in a nap. And then maybe we'll do a little bit of outside, or it'll be all ready for tomorrow. One can only hope. We'll see. I did a little Christmas shopping, Christmas Hanukkah shopping yesterday. Like I said, I can't say. I bought my mom a bunch of stuff, but I can't say because she'll watch this. And actually, I can't say because Jerry will watch it too. But online, I bought something for Jerry. So I'm not almost done because the earlier I start my Christmas presents, the more I buy. Because then I forget what I bought. And like as the weeks go on, I'm like, oh, and I'll buy this and I'll buy that. And meanwhile, I don't have a pot to piss in. So, you know, maybe I'll hold off on more present buying. I bought a bunch of gifts for my girlfriends that I'm throwing the tea party for. I love to wrap presents. It's just something, I wish I was rich. I would buy people so many things. Anyway, keep playing the lotto. Who knows, maybe one day. Good morning, Lane. Looks like Miss B's enjoying a much deserved rest. Hope you feel better soon. Thanks, Margaret. I feel a lot better than I did yesterday, and Lord knows even more so than in the middle of the night. When I was so sick. Jesus Christ, so sick. What are you going to do? Sleep. Bless his heart. And the sun's out. Maybe I'll try to do a little outside. Just hard by myself. And not as fun. Not as fun. But anyway, maybe I'll surprise my mom and Jerry and bring down those lights. Bringing the lights down are kind of heavy. They're in those big bins. But helps keep it organized. Right, Lou? What do you think? You want to help me decorate? That would be delightful if you could. Anyway, we hope everybody has a lovely Saturday. Good morning from Australia. Smithingham Puppy Palace. Well, good morning. Top of the morning to you too, Nicole. I love it. Smithingham Puppy Palace. That's a good name for a dog. Or like Smithingsworth. Sir Lord Smithingsworth. I like crazy names like that. And then you can call him Smitty. That's good, right? Thank you, Carmen. Yeah, I am feeling better. Good morning, Lori. Yeah. How do you keep Mr. Bentley's costumes on? We sew them very well. The hats, as you can see from the videos, fall off all the time. But, I mean, you know, Velcro, buttons, snaps. Most of them are, you know, you put it on like a shirt or a sweater. And then they tie or snap or Velcro in the back so he can't get them off. The hats, it depends. It depends. You know, especially if it's a child's costume, because sometimes I buy child's costumes and then I'll alter it so I'll fit him. But his head and neck anatomy is obviously different than a human child. So if it's not altered well, it falls off. Which, like I say, a lot of times, oh God, look what I look like. A lot of times they fall off. But it's kind of funny. It lends itself to the video. Thanks, Annie. It is going to be warmer today. Well, you see, maybe then I'll try to get out there. Or, although by the time the old man, he comes home, it might be cold again. But yesterday, it was freezing, and I felt like shit ass. So there was no way. But anyway, we hope you all have a wonderful Saturday. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in and listening. And spending, you know. I am 60. Feel it a day or two after setting up a 12-foot tree. Not sure each year if I will downsize. Wait a minute, Margaret, I gotta hit that. I love having our bullies help the. Does Mr. B help you decorate? What do you think? Insofar as he'll say to the left, to the right. And he does that, you know, through Morse code in the snores. You know, because that's, yeah, you know I'm talking about you. It is already 30 degrees going up to 40 to 50. Oh, wow, really? See, I wish Jerry was home to do it with me. But maybe I can convince my mom as a little treat for the old man since he has a cold. But we'll see. Anyway, have a wonderful day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I would say breakfast with Mr. B and me. But we didn't eat anything. It was just coffee. Maybe we'll call it like Mr. B, a.k.a. Mr. Christmas. That's right. That's right. Snoring. And we'll say Coffee, Tea, and Mr. B. I like that title. Right, Pop? Coffee, Tea, and Mr. B. Have a wonderful day, guys. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing out there, whether it's Small Business Saturday. Ida, I love that. Thank you, Margaret. I'm glad you... Oh, you love... Maybe you're talking about the title. Who knows what's for breakfast, Harolyn? You're welcome. Thank you for enjoying it. Kenyon. Oh, pretty name. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for enjoying it. I mean, it's just me prattling on and the old man, he's snoring, but I'd rather enjoy it. Then I hit, because you have to hit finish. The button finishes on the bottom. Then you have to hit share if you want the video to stay up, which I do because, if people have missed it, then they get to see me acting a fool. But it's okay. I don't mind. One of the greatest compliments I got was on yesterday's video. Somebody had said, thank you for being real and like showing what your reality is really like. Meaning, I look like shit ass, yet I'm showing it. I'm kidding, but not really. I mean, that's the thing. It's like I look like, even today, no beauty queen. Just woke up, no makeup on, in my jams. But I'm not trying to like filter it up or clearly show my best angles. It's just, I love that phrase, shit ass. It's really apropos. I'm shy in front of the camera. So's my husband. I'm glad I make you laugh, Annie. But it's true. What the hell? Because then you can't believe anything. If you just show yourself always looking fabulous, with the filters on, which don't get me wrong, I do. The best angle and airbrushed your ass, whatever. Good for you. But that's not real. That's not real. So if you don't really show how you look, what the hell? Then it's all bullshit. And I like real. I like truth. But so shit ass or shiny. Maybe that'll be the name of my show. Shit ass or shiny. All right, Poppy. I'm sorry. I'm disturbing your slumber. Anyway, have a wonderful day on that note. Coffee, tea, and Mr. B, or shit ass and shiny. Whichever way you look at it. Good morning, and have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching. Right, Pop? You gotta do your sign on. Have a great day, everybody. And remember, even if you're feeling shit ass, if inside you're shiny, the world will see it. Wise words, my boy. Wise words.